Could you kindly swear the witness, please?
Sedo nying kalanino le sign.
I, Mafuji Sonko,
Ntema Fuji Sonko.
Ntema Fuji Sonko.
do swear that
Mben kalilako.
Mben kalilako.
I'll speak the truth,
Mbeto nyale fola.
Mbeto nyale fola.
the whole truth,
Tonya dorong.
Tonya dorong.
and nothing but the truth.
Fen kotem fola mi manke tonyati.
Ntefen koten fola na manke tonyati.
So help me God.
Ala isendema.
Ala siendema.
Mr. Witness, please take a seat.
Sedo sai se sinole.
Mr. Sonko,
Mr. Sonko.
welcome to the TRRC.
Bafule isinanang TRRC jang sainteng.
My name is Esa Fall. We have met before.
Nanaye nyo jelenu.
My role is to help you narrate your story to the TRRC.
Purke makoy isa dante roke ila kola TRRC jang.
I'll ask you questions and you would answer to those questions. If you do not understand the question, please ask for clarification. I take it that you are now ready to proceed with your testimony. Can you confirm that you're ready to proceed with your testimony?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
May I ask you to draw the microphone closer to you?
Microphone o mimbe bala eka diamo ni damantala ya suti andi fanna ya suti andi dala.
Thank you very much.
Baraka.
Mr. Sonko.
Mr. Sonko.
Kindly tell us your full names, please.
Itol for mole bang.
Nteto mu Mafuji Sonko lete.
My name is Mafuji Sonko.
What is your date of birth?
Sanjuan lenge wuluta.
Ntafono la mande kakangola barin safono e tubabo kangoto kafo sango mine ko 1955.
1955, date of birth.
Do you remember the date, the day and the month?
Fo hakilo bulata karo nyinala anil lungomi wuluta bang.
Hakilo bulata menna wole muko e kafo tubabo kangoto karo miye ko March atil tang andin chilling.
I remember my date of birth is the 11th of March.
Happy birthday, Mr. Sonko.
Sayamba ko ila lungo ila wululung juralo beni barala wala.
Yo abarika.
Thank you.
Incidentally, the TRRC cafeteria serves cakes, so after this testimony, council would offer you a birthday cake. A slice of cake. Point of correction. A slice of cake.
I hear that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Sonko.
Mr. Sonko.
I understand that you did not go to school. Is that correct?
Na fahamle ko itam na manta angale karango e make fo walemba.
Wole maketa wole nya nene manta jede.
That is the truth. I have never been to an English school.
But in spite of that, you enlisted into the Gambia National Army. Is that right?
Ako wo be kan hani wo idunta Gambia la soldat bundato yedo ko keje fo walemba.
Ade aketa wole nya man dunta jele.
It's the truth. That's the way it is. I enlisted there.
Can you tell us when you enlisted in the Gambia National Army?
Fo isa fo nyeno wati jumaleng ita dadunta sojariato.
Safo no karomeng sangomeng ikafo 1993 ndunta o sangonela.
I enlisted in the year 1993.
Do you recall the date, the day and the month in which you enlisted?
Ako fo karo tilonying sangonying mi alongo edunta sojariata fo hakilo ya male ba.
Wo lungolu nte wolu mutan mawolu mutan non sondo mo kono de.
I cannot recall the day.
Would 5th of July 1993 be a correct date?
Ako fo July karo trilulo 1993 fo samutano ko wolungale idunta sojariato ba.
Wolungu de semen fono wole mu entrambe campo kono.
Well, I can say that they met me inside the camp.
Do you recall when you completed your training?
Ako fo hakilo bulata la wato mi yalon ko ye bandila sojaria karangol fo hakilo e wo male ba.
Ngambandi wato menna ngakala mutale ngalonne barinta fono la katu mboka safe mboka ku kotenkeno na manche ko nka kele dron ta nka tama kono te wala nyama dron.
I remember all that happened, but I cannot recall exactly the time, so I cannot tell you the time that I completed my training.
The most important thing for us is the events of November 11, 1994. Do you recall those events?
Ako mingena mukuo mimfongo kumata bake wala November karo atil tanning kilon 1994 kuol minketanu wala kumata bake ako fo saying hagilo sa wo kuol mano le milketanu ba.
Ha hakilo sa mano hakilo ya male manche ka sa mano de baranga a male hani sanye.
It's not that I can remember. I still remember as of now, even up to now.
As at the events of November 11, 1994, you had already completed your training as a soldier in the Gambia National Army, correct?
Ako komi safo ko kabiri 1994 November karo tiltanin kilon kabranga akuol nyimbe kala atarete yi ila karangol mi ay nyanta kake soldier bundala karola ya be kala ye bandi fo walemba.
Amanche sojar bundati de gendarmerie bundalem.
It's not in the army, it was in the gendarmerie.
Thank you, Mafuji, for that clarification.
Baraka bake Mafuji yewo senandi roaming kete.
There was this point in which the gendarmerie was marched with the Gambia National Army.
Ko ni watu kona atara no gendarmerie ani sojarol ibebe no nyokaneno.
And your statement says it's the Gambia National Army.
And ye kuma kangol min fona di ya safe min bawolto walem Gambia National Army Gambia la sodal bunda.
But thank you for that clarification because this is important.
Bara baraka bake yenyin senandiro minke katu nyum kumata bake.
And before I move on to other issues, I just want to make one other point. That your current address is at Sutusinjang village, correct?
Ako sayan janimbe continue la meduna kuol kono alafta yedu la klina senandi komi ibtebe sirin damento sayan walen Sutusinjang sate oti fo walen bang
mbesirin damento ten wo wuling kamalete.
Where I reside now is Wulinkama.
It is Wulinkama in the West Coast region, right?
Ako fo Wulinkama obe West Coast tundol taba.
West Coast de malo munemu West Coast de bari ni lota tiliji karola.
I do not know what is West Coast, but if you stand at the western side, if you stand by the western side.
Would it be behind Brusubi?
Brusubi Komalem.
Yes, it's behind Brusubi.
Okay. So by 11 November 1994, you were already in the Gendarmerie of the Republic of the Gambia, correct?
Ako sai akam toko November karo atitan linkilim 1994 where the rated Gendarmerie dokwala for walemba
hade am wallet.
Yes, that is it.
Do you know to which section of the Gendarmerie you belonged at this time?
Fo ite alone Gendarmerie doko kabri bala ebe doko la mafan mina Gendarmerie kon.
Yes, I know the section that I was in at the time.
What was the section called?
Fajara Barracks.
Fajara Barracks.
Do you know the name of the unit at Fajara Barracks to which you belonged?
Sign Kabriba Fajara Barracks. ite be tundo min dokuwal foye wo tundo tolo ne ba ebe tundo min koto dokuwal
hade
Yes.
What was the name of the unit?
o to tondi wo tundo nyin tondi
wala mu driver la section note.
That was the driver's section.
Do you know the term or the acronym TSG?
ako foya lo ne ka fo mi TSG ba
Ade ngalon ne.
I know, yes, I know what it is.
What do you recall it to mean?
wo koto ite muna lonko wala ma koto di
Mbe wole ntefa mbe wole kononu.
That was where I was.
But do you know the full meaning of TSG?
sa for TSG akoto ya lo na ba akoto mu mindi
Koto mu menti malonde.
I do not know what it means.
And what was your role in the TSG?
patum nebe TSG mune mu ite la doko tinunje
Na doko wole motoborindo.
My job was to drive.
Just to go back to the issue of TSG, and maybe this can help refresh your memory.
ako sa pour ka murun koten ka koma TSG la karola isaje ko ise hakilo se muruno na hakilo se bula kuwala
Does the term tactical support group mean anything to you?
ako foni ko tactical support group wala multimedia ko wala be mararin fero la kuwala fo ye wol wo koto soto ete na ba
Ni a fonyi tubabu kangola tactical support group le mubang malon no wonya de bari ngan semen fo no wole mu nyinti ko gendarmerie mbe wole kono.
Well, if you say it in the white man's language, tactical support group, I would not know, but all I can tell you that is that it was under the gendarmerie.
Can you tell us who was your superior commanders, your commander at the gendarmerie at the time?
ako fo sa fo no mole mil mila nyaton kolti wato mu ne be gendarmerie kon ala gendarmerie la nyaton kol
Même mun na nyaton kati katu nyaton kafula wole be mbulu.
We had two leaders.
Could you kindly tell us who they were?
fo sa fo no nya wallen jumalti
Fulo chongan.
First of
Ibrahima
all,
Chongan.
we had Ibrahim Chongan,
Nyaton kolti.
he was our leader.
Anjango Lieutenant Minte. Wo munte la nyaton koleti.
He was seconded
Do
by
ko kono.
Lieutenant Minte, who was my leader in terms of my operations there.
And you told us that your role was to work as a driver, correct?
ya fo nya jenne ko itala doko me min tununje wallen driver ika motole borni wala la doko tije fo wallen ba
Hade
Yes. That was it.
Were you performing this role during November 11, 1994?
sa ila nyon doko mi mo driver ya doko fo e ba ke kan nun kabri wato na November karo ati tanin killing 1994 ayatara hani we be nyin driver ya la ba
wayatara mbe cookhouse ka fo dame ye cookhouse mbe jele to driver yala.
At that time, I was at a cookhouse as a driver.
Do you recall, well, you have already told us that you recall very well the events of November 11, 1994. Can you tell us what happened to you in the early hours of that evening, November 11, 1994?
ako bawo ya fo jane ko hakilo sabulano le kol min kata November 11 karo kon wala November karo til tanin killing 1994 mil kata sa ko fo sa dantero keno le kol mi yalan ko wolle kata no wo wula rola
Anka in sa dante no.
Yes, I can narrate what happened.
Tell us what happened to you from 10 p.m. of that day.
sain ako police dantero ke mole ya fo mole min ketela wolungola ka botalan tankata
November 11 November karo till tang aning killing wolungolo ntefang mantra duties.
On the 11th of November, I was not on duties.
Bari suto kabo talang konon to mafangola.
But at night, from 9 p.m. onwards,
Lieutenant Minte memun na chebati.
Lieutenant Minte, who was our leader,
Anata ayentara na bunkono mbelaring.
came to my room and found me lying on my bed.
ayenkili Mafuji Sonko nkai namo.
He called me Mafuji Sonko, and I answered him.
Akunye ko nanang yenye lieutenant samba nye Yundum yena.
He came and told me, take these lieutenants to Yundum and return.
Manyina wala de.
I have not forgotten that.
Adun sa dante non tata nyamena kuoluke ata nyamena ndunta nyamena mfintita nyamena.
And I can explain how things went, how we got in, how we came out.
It's exactly why you are here, Mr. Sonko. We want you to go in all those little details. But before you proceed, just one point of clarification. You said Lieutenant Minte asked you to come and take some lieutenants to Yundum Barracks. Which Lieutenant Minte are you referring to? What is his first name, if you can remember?
Ako yafo wala atine bijang. Puri yesene ndiro ke kola wal miliyaron ko woleketa November karo atitanning killing on 1994. Sa eko bawo Lieutenant Minte wala nata akoye Lieutenant Samba. Niye Samba ye murunang. Sa ko puri woto dante bang ngamoy. Waketa no nyadi.
The question is, which Lieutenant Minte is he referring to? What is his first name?
Benyin Lieutenant Minte nyimina teng. Ato follow mo muneti.
Atomu Binet Minteleti. Atomu Binet leta kontongo Minte.
His name is Binet Minte.
And he is the person you referred to being your commanding officer at Yundum Barracks, correct?
Sa yenyin to min foteng. Sa ko wole foko ko wole moti mi alon ko wole ke yamari pour ye ko ke wato mi nebe do ko ra Yundum Barracks.
Ade.
Yes.
Was it normal that you are asked to drive officers from one camp to another at night? Was it normal to receive such an instruction from your superior?
Ako fo anyanta wo nyamale bang pour ye yamaro dila pour ye mol samba lieutenant ye bondi barracks doto ye samba barracks doto fo anyanta le bang pour wo ke bang sudo
ankay na dokuo kono le anyantale la nyaton ko nay chili wati la ibe dankula la wato men nay kila e bulame na nyanta tala le yake.
Yes, it's proper and normal because in the line of my work, when your commander instructs you to carry out a function, you are expected to do it.
At this stage, were you told which lieutenants you were to take from Fajara Barracks to Yundum Barracks?
Ako ni wato kon fo ya fo ne ka lieutenant Jumal le bondi Yundum Barracks ike samba Fajara Barracks fo ya fo na ba o lieutenant
hani ame tol fonyede ate ya fonyele wole nyama ko naina ni lieutenant lol samba ban defana mañi ka jumani jumalem.
No, he did not tell me what their names were. I was only instructed to take those lieutenants, but their names were not revealed to me.
Were you told from where you were to pick these lieutenants up and take them to Yundum Barracks?
Fo ya fo ni lieutenant mi inyanta ke samba ya fo ne be sikala daming anu nie samba barracks soto enyante jindila daming
ha ya fonyele mbe tala daming mbe sambala kampo min kono wolem Yundum Barracks ti je konoto.
Yes, they told me we had to pick them up and also we had to take them, which was inside of the Yundum Barracks.
Where were you to pick them up from?
Enyanta ke sikanu muntole
na Fajara Barracks kono to je gadrumo balaje ibebe lori wolto moto bala.
They were all standing by the guard room at Fajara Barracks, close to the vehicle.
After you received the order from your commanding officer, Lieutenant Bineminte, what did you do?
Kabrin wato minna ye yamaro sodo kabo ila nyaton ko bul Lieutenant Bineminte bul inata na muneke kabra wo yamaro dila foko pare
biray ñi yamaro Lieutenant Minte Binet Minte kabiringa ñi yamaro dinna nga menke wole mu wulita nga nadondi ko dum nga nakurto dum silipa sole benna ntata gadru moto dame yalon ko motobe jeleto mbe mentala pour kany Lieutenant Samba.
After these instructions were given to me by Lieutenant Minte, I dressed up and I was only wearing slippers. And then I proceeded to the guard room where the lieutenants were waiting and where the car was also parked.
From where did you get the vehicle key?
Moto chabo nying yo soto no monto e.
Moto chabo be guard room moto je.
The vehicle key was at the guard room.
How did you get the keys?
Chabo nyi ya soto no nyadi.
Chabo birim tebe futala je dron nga guard room ol minu bije minu be guard la that very day wo lungola.
As I arrived, those that were in the guard room on the night,
wole chabo ta because Lieutenant Minte adiamu ta foine ko mbita fala sonko e napura nyunu samba te futata ngatra chabo be wolubulo kon gole ko chabo file.
because Lieutenant Minte had already instructed them to give me the key. So when I arrived, I already found the key with them, and they handed it over to me.
And what happened after that?
Mune nata ke wo kola.
So nata wo wole nyininka jumanyo lemu wo gadrumo sajino nyi wala itandina ko nyunu lemo.
So then I asked who are the people that I am to transport, and then the sergeant on duty pointed to a group and said, these are the people you are to take.
Do you recall the name of that sergeant?
Wo sergeant onyi fo hakilo bulata tola la ba.
No, sajino nyi hani hakilo mambula no atola de.
I cannot recall the name of the sergeant.
But you eventually saw the group you were directed to take to Union Barracks.
Bari labangola inata na mol jele mi yalon ko ye yamar pri nyanta ke samba Union Barracks.
Ade nejele.
Yes, I saw them.
Did you know who they were?
Fo yalon ne wolmu mo jumal ledi o wato kon.
Ngamo dangtan le long yi kono de bar ndol ma wolu long.
I know a few of them, but others I do not know them.
Can you tell us the names of those who you knew at the time?
Sa ye mol min long fo isa wol tol fo nyano le ba.
Hade nse tol fo no le.
Yes, I can tell their names.
Please go ahead.
Tol fo bang.
Fenke Lieutenant Jamme.
Lieutenant Jamme.
Abe kono. LF Jamme.
LF Jamme, he was amongst them.
Abejele.
He was there.
Lieutenant Dabo.
Lieutenant Dabo.
Abijele.
He was there.
Lieutenant Chekoyo Teng.
He's a fair in complexion guy.
Chekoyo.
He's fair in complexion.
Abije Nyancho.
He's there. Nyancho.
Abije. Lieutenant Olem.
Point of clarification. Lieutenant Kekoyo and Nyancho, are they the same person or two different people?
Fonyul mo flol imo cleanati bang. Lieutenant Nyancho.
Okay,
Nyancho. Wala anyway ntenga mira ngamem longa teto wala mu because wato mina ñun dolu ba teto fo kan nte fam mate lom personally ka birin naka jede bari jelen ka to moy ka foko Nyancho Sane.
Well, I do not know him. I did not know him, but it was when his name was being mentioned by the other soldiers that I got to know that he's Nyancho.
Ba fo kanye ka itandina Nyancho Sane and is a lieutenant.
And they were telling me that he's Nyancho Sane and he's a lieutenant.
The question is whether Nyancho is the same person as the light-skinned lieutenant you talked about.
Ako jininkaro minti ikanyin lieutenant no min foten fo wala wo ke koyo nyinti bang komi kam fo
ke koyo nyin wo mu jameleti.
The fair in complexion guy is Jamme. Is Jamme.
Ha.
Yes.
Nyancho.
Nyancho.
Wo mu saneleti.
Nyancho is Sane. They are not the same people.
Thank you very much for that clarification. Another clarification. You have mentioned, the first person you mentioned was Lieutenant LF Jamme. And now you mention Kekoyo, and also a Lieutenant Jamme. Is Lieutenant Jamme the same person as the Lieutenant Kekoyo Jamme you refer to, or these are two different people?
Ako alafta ko da yesene andir doke iko jang Lieutenant Jamme iko Lieutenant Koyo Jammeh sa lafta min lonna fo Lieutenant Jammeh anin Lieutenant Koyo Jammeh mo kilingol le muyti bang
for the clarification, Lieutenant LF Jammeh, is it the same person as the K Koyo Lieutenant Jammeh?
Pour ka senandir ko do kote comme Lieutenant Koyo Jammeh fo at wo mo kilingol len Lieutenant Jammeh ti bang
no
LF Jammeh anin K Koyo ñi manke kilintide
LF Jammeh and this fair in complexion guy are not the same people.
Yeah, excuse me, I almost I almost lapsed into Mandinka. I mean, and my Mandinka is atrocious, but anyway, the commission would help me polish it. You mentioned Lieutenant K. Koyo Jammeh. Would that be Lieutenant Buba Jammeh?
Ako ya fo janne Lieutenant K. Koyo Jammeh. Ako fo wala Lieutenant Buba Jammeh ti bang?
Nwe Buba Jammeh to ka fole bante malong exactly kilim memu bari ngalong ko Jammeh kundan ko le munyintide woni elef Jammeh te kilintide.
Well, the name of Buba Jammeh was mentioned, but he is not the same guy as this LF Jammeh. They are not the same people.
Thank you very much. And you have mentioned Lieutenant LF Jammeh, Lieutenant Dabo, Lieutenant K. Koyo Jammeh, and who else was there with you?
Ya fo janne Lieutenant Jammeh, Lieutenant Dabo, Lieutenant Koyo Jammeh, yo fo janne. Sa ko anin juma kote.
Fenke be kono le Baro.
Baro was there amongst them.
Baro bijele.
Baro was there.
Wodo ni mawo long because imo lululem.
The other ones, I do not know them because they were 5.
I
was the 6th.
Let's clarify another point here. You said Barrow was there. What we are now talking about is the vehicle or the officers you drove from Fajara Barracks to Yundum Barracks. And I want you to think again to let us know who were the lieutenants who were present in that vehicle. And again, was Lieutenant Barrow present in that vehicle?
Ako pour ka senandiro ko kote. Yalo iba diamu kanne yemol min samba barak solt. Yemol min samba ani moto la barak solt. Ako sa pour alafta damen to senia. Fo Lieutenant Barrow fa dabe wo mol kono.
Lieutenant Barrow dabe jele ni molu konole.
Lieutenant Barrow was amongst these people that I took.
And who else?
Anin Juma.
Nkwe ni Nyancho.
I told you this Nyancho.
Lieutenant LF Jammeh.
Lieutenant LF Jammeh.
Ninging fo nyaadi lem wari lieutenant nka fo me K Koyo nyin Jammeh kundan ko.
This other guy that I don't know his name, but we call him K Koyo Jammeh.
Did you know these officers before you met them on that day?
Ako fo ñul sojarol min ye ñul min taranying dulantote ñenta mil sambal fo inane lonne bang jani wo lunga ni be ben
ntenene me long.
I did not know them before then.
How did you come to learn their names?
Itoli inata na wo lonno ñadile
atu ibe tol fo kan te ñala wato wati fu jendum be futala yundum.
Their names were being pronounced each time before we arrived at Yundum.
Do you recall what time they boarded your vehicle?
Fo yalon ne wati jumaleng idunta la moto nyin kono.
Wato montro tembulu de time tembulu bar ngalon ne ko talankono to de wo tambitale.
At that time I cannot tell because I did not have a watch, but I know that it would be after 9 p.m.
Well, your earlier testimony is that you were woken up around 10 p.m.
Ko ila diamu folol yemil ke jang ikole ko ye kuni le talantanne ye kuni.
Is that correct?
Fo walemba.
Talantang han mafuko talantande.
No, I did not say 10 o'clock.
What time did Lieutenant Minte come to your accommodation in the barracks?
Ako woto watu jumalen Lieutenant Minte natela tara dinkirado barracks o konoje.
Brian Tran na bunkono mbelaring.
When he met me in my room, I was lying down.
Ko watu bekela talan tang ma fangolela.
I told you that it would be around 10 o'clock.
But exactly talantan nemo hanide.
But if I cannot tell you that it's exactly 10 o'clock.
I agree with that.
Son tema.
What I am trying to drive at here is that if you were woken up in your accommodation around 10 p.m. and you went to the guard room and you pick up some officers, the time would have been sometime closer to 10 or after 10 instead of 9 o'clock. So the question I ask is, do you recall at around what time these officers boarded your vehicle? Was it before 10 o'clock or after 10 o'clock?
Sojarol sika kang purke sama fo talantan nembang fo talantan kola lembang
anyanta tarala talantang wo awo akono.
It should be within the 10 o'clock period.
I don't understand what that means, but would it be after 10 p.m. or before 10 p.m.?
Akamela woto faham bakede bari fo abekela mindi wala nyindiko talantan kono lembang fo talantan kola.
It cannot be after 10 o'clock. It should be within. But it cannot be. It should be within 10 o'clock or just thereabout. And if there is any time after 10, it will be very, very insignificant. So I would say it will be around 10.
So let's settle for around 10 p.m. The officers boarded your vehicle. Would that be correct?
Ako sa nga muta doronko talantam ma fonlem nying sojarol idunte la motoko.
Yes.
Do you recall the type of vehicle you were using?
Fo hakilo bulata le be moto sifa nyaadi le borindikam.
Hakilo bulata o moto sifa la.
Recall the vehicle.
What type of vehicle was it? Mark and model, if possible.
Ako puriya fo mum moto sifalem moto nyinto.
Could you say again?
Land Rover mulungolem.
It was a Land Rover like vehicle.
Do you recall the color?
Fo coloro mimbala hakilo yo mala bang.
Na kampukono kola nying men katra moto la greeno nying moto la wallet.
It's the color of our camp, which is green.
So the officers joined your vehicle. What happened after that?
Saying sojarol nying idunte la moto kono. Kabe idunte la moto kono mune natake.
Biring sojarol be dunta ni lieutenant be dunta na moto kono nga moto mala nga kungotiling Yundum barracks la.
When all of these officers boarded the vehicle, I started the engine and we headed towards the Yundum barracks.
Yes, and tell us what happened after that.
Should I continue narrating?
Yes, please, and just pay attention to the fact that I may indicate that you stop and then I'll follow up with questions. But yes, please proceed.
So, but it's a continue knowledge.
Bastala.
There's no problem with that.
Birini lieutenant be dunta moto kono be kungotiling kang Yundum barracks.
Well, once the officers got into the vehicle, we proceeded towards Yundum barracks.
Ntatale da malbe kacha kang
So as we were going, they were chatting amongst themselves, and because I do not know them, and they have not they don't know me also. So they were chatting amongst themselves as we were going. At that time, none of them had a gun. There was no quarrel. There was no fighting going on.
Hani problem killing fang mantra, ke kang fang warang mantra, mamang kang fang kampo kono warang bangko kang.
There was no problem amongst themselves in the camp or in the country at the time.
Bitaka nen tatale fong futata Yundum barracks.
We proceeded until we arrived at the Yundum barracks.
Ni be dunna Yundum barracks ni bota kome koy bota Banjulun di mafamola jandi ka futa ni be dunna e kaf. If
you are entering the Yundum barracks and you are coming from the Banjulunding end, as you turn, you have to turn, as you get off the main road, you have to turn right. As you are entering the first door, there are flowers in there. That place is a little bit shady because there are a lot of trees and there is a lot of shade also, so it's a little bit shady. But I do not know, I am not aware until we got there. No sooner do we arrive that then the gun started, we have been fired at. There was so much firing that I stopped my vehicle. At that time, all of these soldiers that I was carrying opened the doors of the vehicle and they jumped out.
Lieutenant Elf Jamme.
Lieutenant Elf Jamme.
Ate bortale aning amonyo do itolle borta ikanata baretoma kotengolo aninte be tuyem tole be mutajele.
It was Lieutenant Elf Jamme and another guy who managed to escape, but the rest of us, including myself, were captured. Out of the 6 that left, that arrived at the Yundum barracks, apart from the 2 that escaped, the rest of us were all captured. There we were undressed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness. Do you recall who led the officers that captured you?
For Heklo Blade, Mola Mialonko, William Yin Sojarol Nyatonko, Sojarol Mialonko, Wille Temuda.
For Nalon Minialonko, Nyatonko, Minian Tolomuta.
Whether if I know who led the soldiers that captured us?
Yes. Or who was the actual soldier who captured you?
Wala, Sojaro Minfonga Yetemuta.
Ha, Ngalong.
Yes, I know.
Kindly tell us, please.
Lieutenant Peter Singate.
Lieutenant Peter Singate.
And Samba Batch Edward Singate la driver.
And Samba Batch who drives for Edward Singate.
Nilem multiminialon ko nyatonka fulolu minibelori wod lato yamuta damen anin molu anin sojar kotengol be.
They were the leaders of the soldiers just captured me and my colleagues.
Bach Samba, do you know his last name?
Bach Samba, foya kontongol neba.
Fa kontongol no kontong malo memor baren ka kili Samba Bach.
I do not know, but we used to call him Samba Bach.
Would the name Samba Bach Jallo ring a bell? Would it mean something to you?
Niko Bach Samba Jallo. For a fen ke hakilo kono leba.
Anyway, Jallo fenko dan malon de barantengalon Samba Bach.
Well, I do not know. I do not know about this Jallo
Staff
thing, but we call him Samba Bach. He was a staff sergeant. He was a sergeant.
The witness said staff sergeant, but you said you were arrested, you were captured, and you were undressed. Could you tell whether you were left with any form of clothing or not?
Sako iko yal mutale kabri yal muta yal wurang ako san kabri wo wuran do kola fo ye fentual balala komi walen siti fan total balo balala
drosol damal le tutam bala.
We were only left with our knickers.
You said some escaped. Do you know towards which direction they escaped?
Iko dol Canada. Sam fo yalo na mil Canada. Itata ni mafango minaba.
Bortale dunta fenko kono mafango la airport auto mafango la. So itata je nyawnya nyama je ntafono la katu mambule no mantre kono.
They ran towards the airport end, and so, but I cannot say how they got there because I was not following them, so I would not know.
That is perfectly understandable, Mr. Witness. So after you were undressed, how many of you were in fact captured at this point? 2 escaped. And do I take it that it was 5 of you who were captured?
Ako sayan kabri ya wuram foka pare. Sayan ya moja le muta katu fulak kanata le foka pare. Sa kamto ko atol mo lulla wato. Ko walem?
Hade.
Yes.
What happened after you were stripped of your military uniforms?
Ako mune keta kabri ya le uniformol bondal ba le sodal uniformol kabri ya bondal bala mune natake.
Biriye o uniformol be bondi mbala mbebe larin dumale mo mallo asingola de mbebe larin dumale nka kurolle.
Once we were stripped of our uniforms, we were all lying on the ground. We were crawling. None of us was standing.
Were you lying down as a matter of choice or not?
Fo atol aliyo la minke adiata alfongole bang aliela duma bang fo amanka sawoti.
Forse ole munde ye la de ibe damfula ibe chikla I camera footballo ike damfula ibe chikla ibe larin duma ibe tala ibe kurolla.
We were forced to lie on the ground, and we were being kicked and compelled to crawl.
Apart from being kicked, were you hit by anything else?
Kabri ka bondi je kal damfu dorong fo ya lipa fendo fanala.
Chidi juo wole kata tengi be jumfula ala tengi.
They were using rifle butts
and be chikla
hitting us with it and giving us blows and kicking us.
Mr. Witness, you can stand up and demonstrate how it was being done.
Sedo, isa lo nole ya itandi mola keta no nyami ya kala no nyami. Isa lo no ya itandi.
Thank you so much. It will be a pleasure for me to stand up and show you exactly how it happens. To show you the behavior of soldiers.
He said the madness of soldiers.
The soldier is wicked. I can't hear him, so.
Peter Singate, Samba Bach.
Peter Singate and Samba Bach.
Ani sojar kotangol mini ya lonko wol dolbe ci du kangol ci dolle be bulu amanke ciakan ko tan kuma le fale jam.
I'm not joking. I'm telling you something very serious.
Mo buke mira comme ko ibe balula le because ka fonyele life comme be mbali be falale.
At that time none of us was thinking of surviving because the message they told us they were going to kill us. Crawl. We are lined.
Peter Singate be loring.
Peter Singate stands behind.
Samba Bach be loring.
Samba Bach stands.
Sojar kotengol be loring.
Other soldiers are standing.
But Peter katara loring ne sojarol be randin teng.
But he stands and the soldiers line up in front of him. And he's behind them with Samba Bach.
Fuck them.
And they order them to tell them to fuck them.
These nonsense people.
These nonsense people.
You can check.
They kick us as we crawl. As we are crawling, we're facing one side crawling, and they'll be kicking us and be using rifle butts and striking us from the back.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness. You may be seated now. In this process, did you sustain any injuries?
My left hand, up to now, I find it difficult to raise it up.
And was that as a result of the injuries you sustained on that occasion?
Ye woli podol min kela wodlanta wala nyim baramo sabu ba
woli paro because ye lipaje cidujuo ye woli lipanna
it was the beating, the rifle butts they used on my soldier. That is what is giving me this pain.
Was it only one soldier who was hitting your group of captured soldiers, or was it many soldiers?
For soldier killing wole battle lipa kambang fo sojar jamal le ba lipa kanu
wolo dulato asiata sojar moante min bebe loring abetu tor nyimmo nanolo je bela le paro ben tolle kan
at that instance
mo kilimo mo nani mo lulu si telli pay te kilimo
at that instant the soldiers that were there numbered up to 20, and all of them took part in beating us.
Did he say more than that? Didn't he suggest that sometimes more than 4 or 5 people would be beating on one person?
Ako coming for ye wala fo bang komi ya fo le wato dolbi je mo nani fo mo lulu wal katara mo lipala
mo killingo
lipala
ha ngawo sedi yale.
Yes, I testified to that.
And you said you were forced to crawl. Where did you crawl to?
Iko ikale ngunuma ya force prale ngunuma prale ta munto
kabonang bundato kananang gadrumo to konoto
from the door towards from the gate towards the guard room.
Can you tell us the distance if you can estimate?
Natare isa fono wala jamfo be nyadile ni sa fono ni
amuluntale kabojang.
It's like from here
kata bantala bundato kadunang konotola gate ni alla ni gate jang kadunang konoto
from here towards the main gate of the TRRC here, the main gate.
Perhaps the record should reflect what the witness said, that the distance is about from where he is seated to the main entrance of the TRRC premises. Say about 50 meters or thereabout.
Ako coming insafo ko ebe sirin dam to jang kata fo bundado metra talulem.
That is my estimation on the basis of what the witness has said. He does not have to say anything about that. So what happened when you arrived at the guard room area?
As we entered the guard room, all of us were lying on the ground.
Peter Singate nata abe molu fila nyin sojarol be yo fikana be jibe kana be jibe kanne.
Peter Singate came there and he was looking around at us and looking at the soldiers who were also present there.
Fa futatante mawato minna.
Until he got to me.
Ayenjiba ako bachie ko no, this man is not among Mafuji. It's not among.
He looked at me and then said to Bach, no, this guy is not among.
Mr. Witness, did you recall him say these exact words, or you just use those words to explain what you think he said?
Akofo ya mwele komite nyun kuma kongol mimfoten kako wole fonu. Ya mwele ba foka ne bang fete ba foka ne koma ay wo fale.
These words came from Peter Singate's own mouth, and I heard that while I was lying down.
And you still haven't forgotten those words?
I have not forgotten, and I will not forget until the day I die.
And then what happened after he said, this one, he is not among Mafuji Sonko? What happened after that?
ako mune natake wato mna Peter Singate ko nyindo mafuji ada montaraji mune natake
natambondi ye londi karala.
And then I was separated from the rest, and they took me aside.
And then proceed.
Biri ye continue.
Na continue. Biri ye londi karala.
When I was taken aside,
so inata continue ni lieutenant dola.
So they continued talking to the other lieutenants. He was asking them. But they were speaking in English, and what they were talking about I cannot say because I do not understand English.
Did you hear him say anything about what would happen to those lieutenants?
Fo ya mwele abediamo kan kafo munebekela wo lieutenant.
Je abediamo kaye mena ninkuma beje ntese memfono nga memmoy ntulola. Wole mu ning atol be kono tu ninga memmuta mba falade.
What I can perceive from the discussions that I had them do at the time was that he said to them, amongst you, if anyone that I catch here, I am going to kill.
Did he say anything about what he believed those lieutenants were trying to do?
For identiero kelebang. Comme la milialonko comme ateve mutako ko lieutenant non leftaka wole kenu.
I did not hear that from him at that time, but later. Where this statement was made is later, and we are not yet at that point, but at the guard room there, I did not hear this was being said by Peter.
Okay, we have arrived at this point where Peter said that this man, he is not among Mafuji, so you are put aside. Then he started having a conversation with the other lieutenants who were captured. What happened after that?
Ako ha komimbe mafon dinkira mendo wala nyidiko kabrako ite dadeje ite Mafuji. So sa anatana continue aninyi lieutenant dol. Sa ako kabrani wolbe diamola. Wo diamo kono mune nataka koten.
Wodiamo kuna mambang imam pare flo ngaje ko pitanate diamu kuntu findita nyatiling bunda bato yentolu mutanan dame yalon tela moto beje la be pakrinje.
So the conversation did not end, and so Peter stopped it, and he left them, and I saw him heading towards the gate where the vehicle that I was driving was parked.
Wo konolo samba bachinata na konyeko fucking soldier go there.
That was when Sambabach came and said to me, fucking soldier, go there.
I am Murundi nyindolu kono nyi lieutenant lubedama I am samba I Murundi je.
He returned me back to these soldiers, these other lieutenants.
Biring ntetata je.
When I got back to this group,
Abrim Peter Nata.
When Peter returned,
Ako.
He said,
Sambabachi ko this man is not among.
He said to Sambabach, I told you that this guy is not among, and I can remember that. He spoke in English, but I remember that. But Peter subsequently left and went towards the guard room. They did not remove me from this group. I was left there. Then they came and took all of us and took us into the guard room.
At this stage, Mr. Witness, at this stage, was Peter Singate, did Peter Singate have anything in his hands?
Ako, fonyi wawato wawato fof Peter Singate fenba nunga blo kono le wotembo bang.
Hanka fenba bula kono chido babulo.
Yes, he had something. He had a gun.
Do you know the type of weapon he had?
Kalashnikov. AK-47.
AK-47.
How about Samba Bach? Did he have anything in his possession, in his hands at the moment?
Samba Ba fanadu. For I fenshot on Fember nung mutaringa blow kono.
ate kidiba katangole babule ka fo me LMG men ka ci se chemeta.
He had a very big gun they call LMG. It takes about 100 rounds.
How about the older soldiers who participated in beating you? Did they have anything in their hands?
Sa wo soldier dol dum miliaran ko data soldier rol kono le mil bal bute kan fol fana fembe no iblo kono le ba
A betu kilintije me yalan ko ci dote membula betu AK47 ne bebul.
All of them were armed. All of them had AK-47. There was none amongst them who was not armed.
And your group of soldiers who were captured, did they have anything in their hands?
ite wo soldier rol ite ni mil be nyokan ye mil muta yete ni mil muta fo fembe no wol bulo kono le ba
Ci dite mobulu.
No, nobody had a gun.
So you were captured. Now you are taken to the guard room. Tell us what happened there.
iko sa yal muta yal samba alla guard room moto mune nata ke wo kola
So kabriyen samba gadru moto yen soronje bare kabonyin dula to jambe bitrinda men kata gadru moto manche ko kalole kata made fo be ka kurole de fo futar bunda to yesuti ajile do isina wuli do yedum fenko ko
They took us to
fona kilin nem de manche ko alberbe wula nyola yetade kilin nem.
They took us to the guard room and they locked us. But it is not as if we walked to the guard room. Where we were lying down, we were asked to crawl individually up to the guard room. And when you enter into the guard room, that was when we would get up and walk into the cell.
And what happened after that?
mune nata ke wo kola
Kabrim be dunta je fom pareta ye da soron.
Once all of us were inside, the door was locked.
Pita ne nyimmo ko tanga ne nyin sojara ko tangol betu sojarol be siari njede
Peter and
manche ko
this-
kilin fula sabanani
Peter and all these other soldiers, and they were there. There were many.
jamale beje
There were many soldiers there.
yen tol tuje bebe banta
They left us in.
bukalo be dunna dame be fintira dame be dunna dame be fintira be jele be tamanta man ko nyama fameta.
They left us in the cell and they were outside and they were walking in and out. You wouldn't know what they were doing. They were walking in and out and we were there for a while.
Then after inata nam bondina nje selo kono yen samba mile 2.
After that, we were taken out from the cell and taken to mile 2.
Can you tell us who did that?
isa fo no mole jumale woke
Peter Singate samba bach.
Peter
Peter Singate samba bach.
Samba
Wolle be
Bach.
loring kay tandina ko ka selo fango meya dayele wole mu samba fango le selo dayele akonyo kali fintina.
It
Peter
was-
Singate be loring akoma.
It was Peter Singate and Samba Bach. In fact, Samba Bach opened the doors to the cell and ordered us out.
Nata fintina motonyi ya arrière nan ye moto arrière nan ne fa lota fenko dala gadrumo bunda fango balaji ibe fintila bungo ko gadrumo kono do yedum moto kono
So as
anche
we,
ko ibe tamala dula jande dula janta matejede ibe bola bungo kono drong yedum fenko kono moto kono.
as we came out, we were, the vehicle was already parked. So as you come out of the cell, you will get onto the vehicle.
Do you recall at around what time of the night this thing occurred?
fo hakilo sa mano la nyinkata suto wate jumal
Ha wode wole fobe koli alambulu bake ka tu tay motembulu wato man tay mu jeddulato bari soku tabakele.
It would be difficult for me to say the exact time because I did not have a watch, but I can tell you that it was late.
Would it be after midnight or before midnight?
fo abakala suto talante molti bang fo janin suto talante mo talantani
No
fula
suto talantemo sita le wo wato kay suto talantemo sita fonni ko atambita drong bari dasata wo teje suto talantemo sita le.
At that time, it would be after midnight. It cannot be before. It would be after midnight.
All right. And you said you were taken to mile 2. Do you recall how many of you were in that vehicle?
iko ya samba maitu fo hakilo ya mala ya tol mo jelle samba no maitu
Ha hakilo ya malen tolo mo jelle mo tolo mo nani le mo.
Yes, I recall. We were 4.
And do you recall the names of those 4 people?
fo wo mo nanol hakilo ye to ma tol male bang
Ha
Yes.
safo no.
I can say.
Please
Nte
go ahead.
nte
Afo, itol
nte ma fuji sonko.
Myself, Mafuji Sonko.
Baro bije
Paro was there.
fenke nying nyancho sane.
Nyancho Sane.
Ele fenke nying
I'm forgetting the name of this guy. We were four.
Earlier you indicated
We were four going to mile 2.
that in the group were Lieutenant L.F. Jame, and he escaped in the direction of the airport. You mentioned also another Lieutenant Jame, the light-skinned Jame. You mentioned Lieutenant Nyancho Sane, and you also mentioned Lieutenant Barrow. Do you recall who from that group went with you to mile 2?
Ako ya fonun komandala ko Lieutenant Jame bijele anin Lieutenant Koyo Jame Basiru Barrow fana bijele anin Modo. So ako sa info
I will take the names again. Just ask him to pay attention to the names that I'm going to read out. He mentioned Lieutenant L.F. Jame, who he says escaped in the direction of the airport.
Lieutenant Jame to for Jane.
L.F. Jame.
L.F. Jame yo to for Jane. Eko L.F. Jame wo Canada bara ala Canadula wolem atambitani airport tola.
You also mentioned
yes.
You also mentioned Lieutenant Jame Ke Koyo Jame.
Yeah, Lieutenant Jame Fanato Fojane Eko Ke Koyo Jame.
You don't recall his first name.
Hekelo Mambula Ato Folola.
Did you go to the mile 2 prisons with him, or you went without him?
For Kabri Ke Samba mile 2 Kasodo. Ina tata nyola bang fo ina mantanyola.
Ke Koyo Nyimbang.
Do you mean the light-skinned guy?
Yes.
Ni wol tata nyola kata LFO tatale, but nindo ni wol tata nyola kata mile 2.
Yes, I went along with this other one because LF Jame had escaped.
Lieutenant Barrow, did you go with him to mile 2 or not?
Lieutenant Barrow, ini wo fana tata mile 2 le bang fo han.
Ni wo bele tu tata nyola but mile 2.
I went along with him to mile 2, yes.
And Lieutenant Nyancho Sane, according to you, did you go with him to airport to the mile 2 as well?
I went along with him also to mile 2.
Okay. Do you recall which type of vehicle were you taken into?
Fo hakilo ya male motosifa mi yalan ko ebole bolndi yo ya bulanu wala kono kal samba.
Motole me yalon ko abukole Land Rover parlabnyem bije akoma.
It's a vehicle that looks like a Land Rover, but it had a tarpaulin over it.
And do you recall which soldiers took you to mile 2?
Foy hakilo fana bulata sojarol mi yalan ko wolle al samba no mile 2.
Yes.
Who were they?
Jumalem.
Peter
Singate,
Samba
Bach,
anin sojar kotengol,
and other soldiers.
Bele duntanye moto kono fafata tep.
All of them got into this vehicle until it was full to capacity.
Na nyatilin sanyin kata mile 2.
And we headed towards mile 2.
Those other soldiers, do you recall their names?
Wo sojarol mi ke foten. Foy hakilo bulate tol la bang.
Mun national Gambian National Army letente man dali wolla.
Those were members of the Gambian National Army, and I am not used to them.
Okay. So what happened when you arrived at mile 2?
Monekeda, Cabral futata mile 2.
Be futala mile 2 bunda ba bala jende be dunna konoto.
When we got to the main entrance, to the gate, before you enter inside,
motolo ta jele mbejita.
The vehicle stopped and all of us alighted.
Femfe ni chupenta moto kono droy kaduma le walen duma.
All of us, as you jump onto the ground, alight from the vehicle, you head for the ground. So all of us began to crawl from there.
For remind
up till we are the reminders. You go inside and take a turn towards the remind.
Are you crawling on your own volition?
It was not our own wish to crawl in.
Why did you crawl?
Nibe kurola ibe danfukan ibe nyorikan ibe lipala chidi juola.
They did not want us to stand because as you are crawling, they will be hitting you with rifle butts and be kicking you and be shoving you around.
Abirinjeto for remind.
From there up to the remind.
Jendum befutala remind.
Before we got onto the remind,
je fanutan dinketeng.
That place is a little bit wide.
They
brought in other soldiers. And they met us in there.
Lieutenant Kilimbije ngawolo ne hanisani hachilo Obama.
There is one lieutenant up to today. My mind is on him.
Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
He is called Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
Lieutenant Dutch Fall nying.
This Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
Ya lipale fonying anyanyin jang namam puluchide barde ha atinyata because yellow kabonne fonya fango ibukaje.
He was beaten so badly that his eye, I'm afraid it was spoiled.
Okay, let's get it chronologically. Did you arrive in mile 2 together with Dotfal, or he found you there?
Comme ça, atol nen Dotfal. Al nen Dotfal bele nata na mile 2 bang for atol ya taraje.
Nin Dotfal nyolu man na nyola mile 2 de.
We did not come together to mile 2.
Okay, now let's talk about your own group. Your arrival at mile 2, what happened? Thereafter, we will talk about Dutchfall, what happened to him. But for now, let's focus on your group. When you arrived at mile 2, you were made to crawl from the gate to the remand wing, and you were being kicked and rifle-butted. So can you explain further what happened during that time?
Madame Doteng, ngete nila kafo mol fodorong minketa tolla. Wato minna aljita moto kono, albe larin duma, albe ngunuma kangal kata, ibal damfula, ibal lipala kidi kumala, ako wo karola, ite diamu wala. San Dutch falta, mbe futala wotol, bari ngete la ne kafo mol ngola kuwa senendi folo.
I told you
we crawled from the gate towards a place which is a wide space.
It
was then at this wide space that they brought other soldiers, and amongst this new group, that was where Dutchfall was.
So tata nyola le kadung.
So all of us went together to enter into the remand.
Dotfal, was he brought alone, or were there other captured soldiers who were brought with him?
Ako Dotfal, ya damale nati nambang, fo ya nin soldier dole nati nanyola.
Dotfal ya nin soldier dole nati.
They brought Dotfal with other soldiers, and there were many.
You described Dotfal's condition. You said if his eye did not pop out, there was at least a lot of blood covering the eye. Did you see injuries on the other soldiers with whom he was brought?
Ako ya fole Dotfal ala taranya abenu nyami. Ya fole ko komi anyade namantede wata anya puluchita na mbandal. Ako sa wo soldier kotongol mialan ko ni Dotfal be nyokan. Wol fana be no nyadile. Fo wol fana baramata la bang.
Ma woluta fenkeno bake katu Dutchfal be sutiyarin telale.
I cannot talk much about those people, but Dutchfal was very close to me.
Did you observe any injuries on them, on the other soldiers?
Wo soldier dol foye kolosilo ke balo talabam fo baramol be balo balaba.
Wolu na korosiro mantra wolu kambake bari Dutchfal membe mbala na korosiro futata woto bake nkatele jibe bake law baramo yelo nyimbe bokan.
I cannot tell about the others because I couldn't observe them. But for Dutchfall, he was close to me. So for him, I could observe and see what was wrong with him.
So can you tell us what happened as you entered the remand wing?
Sam, for isa fono mole muneketa watom na albedunkan remand kono.
Bedunka remand kono ake Dutchfall fango abukata mano asimula abuka ngunu mano teka bulole mutaten ka afenka kuruntu nyola nka samba nyola.
At the time we were entering the remand wing, Dutchfall was unable to walk. He could not crawl, so I had to hold his hand and drag him along.
Why do you think he was unable to crawl?
Because
Because at that time he was almost paralyzed from the beatings.
So you had to help him, drag him as you went along, correct?
Wakang inyantaka makoi wa adatara iba atol bitakam anyantaka makoi pral night anyo.
Yes, so I held his hand, and there were others too who were helping, and we were dragging him along.
How did you know his name?
Ite atolo no nyadile.
Iba atofo kane bake Peter Singate.
His name was being mentioned a lot, Peter Singate.
Sana Sabali.
Sana Sabali as well.
Sadebu Haidara.
Sadebu Haidara.
Bebe Lorinjele.
All of them were standing there.
Ibijele.
They were there.
Edward Singate.
Edward Singate.
Ibijele.
All of them were there.
Samba Bach.
Samba Bach.
Ibijele.
They were there.
Aning GNA Nyatonka Jamal.
And other heads of the GNA, they were all there.
Do you know their names?
Forward ye told neba.
Nyindolu ngawul belo ne adung itolu manyine la nyunube Peter Singate. Edward Singate. Sadebu Haidara. Sana Sabali. Samba Bach. Ulbe baby jele belorin jele.
Samba Bach, Edward Singate, Peter Singate, Edward Singate. These ones I know their names.
And then what happened?
Mune natake.
Data wala nyama fut birin dunta selolo kono yembe soronjel monkun sel kilinde.
When we entered, we were all taken into the cells and locked. We couldn't fit into one cell.
Ndebe selo men kono Dutchfall be o selo le kono.
The cell I was alongside Dutchfall.
Tol dam mal mini bigen tol tatale fo mo tanni lulu.
We were about 45 inmates.
Huh?
Did he say that?
Tanni lulu, 15.
Tanni lulu.
15.
Momang kunje nata selu dol civiliano lu mini be o selo kono ye wolle bondi ni be dunna ni nata kurol tatengi nata tengi dunta selo kono teng selo bije on the left nying mara karola teng ndol be selo min kono selo fatale sel do bije ye wolle bondi jele ye samba on the right buluba karola teng sel do bije civiliano lu be bondi jan jele ye be dundi janne. So the
detainees were the detainees were so many, our group and Dutchfall's group, so much so that they had to empty other cells that were containing some civilians to create space for these soldiers who were brought in to be detained.
And what happened after that?
Kabri wotolemu nying Sana Sabali.
It was then that Sana Sabali,
ako Peter Singate ko,
he told Peter Singate,
wait here.
You wait here.
We are going to State House to get the order what to do. Mang angale karangde. I
do not have not studied English. I don't speak English, but these words that he said, I remember them fully until the day I die.
What did you understand Sana Sabali was telling to Peter Singate?
Yemune faham Sana Sabali kamun fonum Peter Singate. Wokuma kama yemune faham je.
Akaye alimbatu jang. You wait here.
He told them, you wait for me here. That is, wait for me here.
Ngata State House nga ordata.
We will go to the State House and seek for orders to proceed.
And
that was how all of them left.
Did Sana Sabali leave alone?
For Sana Sabal at the man Tatabang.
Adama manta.
Sana did not go alone.
Do you recall who he went with?
For Hakloya Mutalani Mil Tata Nunyola.
Hachilo mutale.
Yes, I recall.
Can you tell us, please?
Safo no Molebang.
Ate sana sabali tatale.
Sana Sabali went.
Edward Singate tatale.
Edward went.
Sadibu Haidara tatale.
Sadibu Haidara went.
So sanya anin sojar kotengulo.
And other soldiers.
Wol Tata State House. Foi futataje, foi mom futaje bari Tata Walt.
All of them went to the State House. Because that's what they said. So, but I'm not sure whether they got to the State House or not. But they all said they were going to the State House.
Sanya tuta Peter Singate anin Samba Bach.
So it was Peter Singate and Samba Bach that stayed behind.
And continue. What happened after?
Continue.
Okay, Sanya
Kola.
Bebe Lamoerola.
So we were all there waiting.
Fo wato minna sana sabali nata.
Until Sana Sabali returned.
Sana sabali nata wato minna.
When he returned,
Sadibu Haidara mate jede Peter Edward fana mate jede.
we did not see Edward, we did not see Sadibu.
Bari atedama natale ako Peter ye ko.
He came and said to Peter,
Akaye ko nyinu be fintindinang.
bring all of these ones outside
Ha ngata Fajara.
and let's go to Fajara,
Be fala dameng.
where we are going to execute them.
Did he say that? Did he say where they were going to kill you?
For Aya Folebang, Kafoko Ibita Alfala Dami.
I wole for.
That is what he said.
And
Iben
then
fala
what happened?
damen. Iben fala damen.
Where they are going to execute us.
And then what happened after that?
Munanatake, Wokola.
Wo kola ntul be nata fintinang.
After that, all of us came out.
Bari nimbe fintila manche ko grupo le ka fintinande.
But when we come out, we don't come out in groups,
Kilin ne me ka fintinane yedum moto kono.
one at a time to enter, to climb onto the vehicle.
Wo moto fata wo botaje moto dodo data wo mutro kolete.
That vehicle was full and it left, and then they brought in another one, which was a truck.
Moto fula wole botaje.
2 vehicles left there.
Ntoliye minu muta anin sojar kote ngolu belebe jondri wo moto fulol be kono sanyi kata Fajara hot.
All the
Fajara
soldiers who were detainees were all in those vehicles, and they are now being taken to
Can
Fajara.
you tell us how Dotfal got into the vehicle?
For Isa for no Molebang. Dot fal at a dunta no moto kono nyadi.
Ha msafo na le.
Yes, I can tell you.
Dutch Fall ntol ka mutale.
We used to hold in.
Dutch Fall mbe bolana remind kono mbe fintira remind pour que dum moto kono kananga ate mka kuruntule nga kuruntule.
When we came out of
moto kono.
the remind to climb onto the vehicle, we dragged him. We had to drag him to help him to get onto the vehicle.
Do you recall at around what time this thing occurred?
For yalone, wato jumalen, nyinkata.
Wato sila wode semen fono wole mu sanyin katala lulu wato mafango de la den kata wole bayindi ten.
What I can say, as far as time is concerned, it will be around 5 p.m.
Ida tala nani kana tala lulu kan tala nani tala lulu kan wato kono de.
Was this in the morning or in the evening?
Fonying, so mandale nubang fo bularole.
Uraron suto.
It was in the night.
So this was near dawn, almost dawn, 5 a.m., correct?
Nyatara what time of fano kanake.
Ha.
Yes.
And where did you go? From there at remand, where did you go?
Cabral botan and remand, altata mundole.
Brimbota remind motol mbe tatale kata Fajara.
When we left the remind, we all headed towards Fajara.
Mbe futala Fajara gadru moto je mfutata je.
When we got to the guard room at the Fajara,
je gadru moto je.
At the guard room,
Ni dunta
as you got
ibeduna Fajara barracks kono ten.
As you get into the Fajara barracks,
Ni dunta kono gadru mo bije Mara
there's
Carola.
a guard room by the left hand side.
Silo membotana commandant silo kaneten kanaten ka kunduten ka dum kampo kono.
There is a road from the commandant's place
Yemu
towards
elle
the
yalo
camp.
ellem.
It's in an L shape.
Yembe londi janne tu ntol sojarol be rantani silole kanja.
And that was the road that we were all lined up at.
Peter Singate, Edward
Singate,
Sana Sabali, Sadibu
Haidara,
Samba Bach, and GNA personnel Mukotengul Betu Natale Bebe Lorin.
Other members of the GNA, they were all there standing there. So all of us, the soldiers, we were lined along the road. On the road, on the side of the L. So all of them stood and gave their back towards the guard room. Where we stood, that was where Sana Sabali said, Sadibu Haidara spoke there. Mafuji Sonko,
you may now take your seat if you finish demonstrating. Thank you very much, Mr. Witness. If you need to demonstrate again, by all means, you have the floor. So demonstrate if you must. But in the meantime, you can sit and explain your story. Thank you very much. So tell us what happened. What did they say? What did Sana Sabali say?
Ako komi ni lafta kaitani kuol ketan nu nyami. Isa kino mote balilawal. But say I'm bedam to yesi dolong ya for mole Sana Sabali mumfo.
Okay, je mbulube lorin damen to Sana Sabali ko.
So where we stood, Sana Sabali said,
Atul sojarol mini bebe lorin teng.
You, all of you soldiers that are standing here,
Bali be falale.
We are going to kill all of you.
From lieutenant
to sergeant,
a baby falale.
All will be killed.
Kabri woto.
So after that,
yen ntala yen kambondi lieutenant oli bondi aside.
We were divided and the lieutenants were taken aside. So some people like me, I'm a private. And the corporals, the full corporals, all of us stood at one side. The lieutenant stood at the other side. And the sergeant and the other ranks, O2s and the like.
O2 is warrant officer, correct?
O2 warrant officer tiba. For
yes.
And then what happened?
Jelemu Sadibu Haidara biring afana diamuta wota ako.
Sadibu also spoke there and he said,
you people want to overthrow this government.
You people want to overthrow this government.
But we take this gun and put into your asses.
But we take this gun and put into your asses.
I will forgive.
That was what he said.
When
Sadibu said this, myself, Mafuji Sonko, the one speaking to you, I knew then that this is no more a joking matter and these things were getting very serious. These guys were going to kill us. I cried. I spoke. All the soldiers that were there present heard what I said. I told them to pardon me, because I have no knowledge of anything that was happening. It was Lieutenant Minte that asked me to take these lieutenants to Yundum. As I got to Yundum was when I realized that there was some betrayal happening. But I do not know anything about what is happening. Sadibu Haidara asked me which were the lieutenants. When I mentioned some of their names,
Kindly tell us which names you mentioned.
Afo mole ye told me for.
Nkae ko fenke baronyulu aning nying lieutenant jaju nyolu kata elef nyolu kata nying buba jamme nyolu.
I told him about Elef, Baro, Buba Jame. I gave him these names.
And Jaju he mentioned.
And Jaju. Thank you.
Biringa nyinu fo ako aha.
When I mentioned these names,
Sadebuko aha.
Sadebu said, okay.
Ako where are they?
He asked where they were.
Kumasta ke ulubondi nang aside ifintindi nang.
Then they started bringing them out from the crowd one after the other.
Then kaboje to rong ikumasta ka itande iko fenke sana sabali ako in fact ngatajana filo kono to jana filo kono jana ngefa woto.
So once they were taken out from the group, these names, Sana Sabali said, in fact, let us take them to the field over there and just kill them.
Yembe chenche wole nyama.
So that was how they took us.
But at
at that time, no one was crawling.
So getting from the
guard room to where they were supposed to kill us, we walked. Nobody crawled. But we were surrounded by soldiers. They were all there. Many soldiers.
At this stage, was Dotfal present there?
You what all? I for Dotfal benunjelaba.
Dotfal bije ntolbe wolo minto Dotfal wo bedumale wo bukalono wo bedumale.
He was there, but he was in the ground. He could not stand.
Did he move to the center of the field where you were to be killed?
For atata filo nyin temalaba enyanta kalfa dami.
Dotfal nga mufundile abokata mano afayen tolo kamutale dronka sabaden ka kuruntunyola len katala nyola nimbitala nka
we moved him along. He could not walk, but we dragged him along.
Did you ultimately reach the place where you were to be killed?
For alnatana labanga alnatana futa dinkira tole lefta kalfa dami.
Ha birim futata je nin Dotfanyul bele tata je le fo je futata je lota rangola tengan ko di tilijiela nga nyatilin tilibola.
So when we got there, we were all lined up there. We were facing the east, and our back was at the west. And Dutchfall was also with us.
And can you tell us where the other soldiers who captured you, where were they standing?
Sam foi sa fono mole. Wo soldier dol mi alon ko wala tol muta. Wolbe lori no munto ma fan.
Bare la kuma kan sa wulindi domandi fon sa moy baake de.
I want to
dol moy.
Nko ako sa foi sa fono sojarol mi yalon ko wala tol muta wolbe lori munto ma fanne
ha
yes
wolbe lorin tol nyaatili ngolan tol be lori nga nyaatili nan
they were standing facing us
ko di tilibola ye nyaatili nan tol la
they gave their backs to the east and they were facing us.
Tell us who you recall to be standing there among the soldiers who captured you.
Sang isa fo molen no bang I hakilo e sojarol milma sojarol milyalon ko wala tol muta itol fo hakilo se muta no le bang
ha
yes
sojar nyaton kolo minu bije anini sojar kotengol sojar nyaton kolo minu bije
among the senior soldiers who were there
nyaton kolo sana sabali
among the leaders
Sadibu Haidara
Sana Sabali Sadibu Haidara
Peter Singate Samba Bach Edward barate manna sutiantola de atenata jamfantola imaje gadrumo ma fanglate tata lo wole
but he was not close to us. He was around the guard room. He was a little bit far away from the group.
Bar sana sabali na tele kadiamu akanajang akataja na ning Edward kadiamu akana muruna kanantol tarajang.
But Sana was moving and talking to Edu and coming back.
Were there only these 4 or 5 soldiers you mentioned, officers, or were there other soldiers?
Ako fo yenyin soldier nano lulol min foten fo wol damalen bang fo soldier kotengol fana bijel.
Sojar kotengol bejele.
There were other soldiers in there.
Apenin chido sojar tije me yalan ko chido tab na manche yentol men mutabari to mal betu momo na la chido.
All of them had guns. All of them except those of us that were captured.
Do you do you know the names of these older soldiers?
Fo ñin sojarol ye tol lon ne bang.
Sojar Juma.
The older soldiers whose names you don't mention, do you know their names?
O sojar dol milyalan ko e me tol fo. Fo ye wol tol lon ne bang.
I do not know their names because we are not in the same camp. They were from the Yundum barracks and I was at the Fajara barracks. You mentioned the members of the AFPRC council. Do you know a person called Yankuba Toure?
Idia mutajang yafo AFPRC ila council mol ye tol fojan. Ako fo ye to dolo ne ka fo mi Yankuba Toure bang.
Yankuba Toure ntema lo mol ko hanna lo tajanta fule nyina mu Yankuba Toure ati de tonya ntema telong.
I do not know Yankuba Toure, and even if you stood here I cannot tell you that this is Yankuba Toure.
So if Yankuba Toure was present you would not know.
Sa akam togo na ataranu Yankuba Toure benun jele itetalon.
I wouldn't be able to tell because I cannot recognize him from a crowd.
Kindly continue, please. What happened after you were taken to the field? Sana Sabali went several times and consulted with Edward and came back to where you were lined up. What happened after that?
Kabrial Samba filo nyankono ayatara Sana Sabali abita ni Edward be diamula be murana wokono mune natake.
Okay, wokono brin lotaje wod latum be lorinda mento teng lotaje ye force follow ye mem faje welem Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
So where we stood, the first person that was killed was Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
Can you tell us what happened or how that happened?
Isa fo nyano woketa nyadi la far nya keta nyadi.
Sana Sabali.
Sana Sabali.
Wole ko ye nying fenke Lieutenant Dutch Fall ala fintindinang aside ala bonditeng ala fenketeng.
He ordered that Dutch Fall be brought out from the group.
Peter Singate.
Ate
fongo diam tante na konye ko.
He spoke to me and said,
Bo Dutch Fall bentele bala. Always Dutch Fall bentele bala.
Because always Dutch Fall is close to me.
Konye ko alinyi sambanang teng ala fintindinang teng.
He told me bring him out, take him to this other side, take him out of the group. Just as if we are lined up here.
Yes, Dutch Fall
so they moved him to a side. He got out of our group. They make him to be on his own.
Peter Singate.
The soldiers that we are standing, they were more than 15, they were all armed.
Ako ye nyimbung ye fenke bung Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
He ordered that they shoot Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
But Peter the first person to move follow me bundirok.
But Peter was the first person to fire.
Can you Lieutenant Dutch Fall bung ya telefollow bung ya damma.
He was the first person to be shot. Him alone.
They
killed him.
But he
did not die instantly.
But
he was gasping for air. So he was gasping. He was not dead. He was doing that constantly.
Now you said Lieutenant Peter Singate was the first person to shoot at him. Do you know whether any other soldier shot Dutch Fall as well?
Iko Lieutenant Peter Singate wole keta mo follow ti mi ya bon. Fo ya lo ne ko fo soldier do tarajele fana mi ya bundiroke.
Yes, all of these other soldiers that were lined up, all of them fired.
Madam Chairperson, perhaps this is a convenient time to end it for today. We will continue with the witness tomorrow.
Nyumu wadile di mi ala beta da prunse diamo lojang san sama nyi sedo se diamo kontinendi
iko mela ko bomoyde
ako Madam Chairman aka diamo chairman ole aka ko nyimu watile di mi ala ko diamo se danno janne sama ise murnan nan ye diamo kontinendi
bismillah.
That's okay.
Thank you very much,
Baraka.
Council. Thank you very much, witness. I think we will hold any questions till tomorrow. We will close till 10 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you.
Ako samba dame nyirin karo mbo londe la follow for sama nin diamo banta nyirin karo sina continent. So ala baraka.
Sama wate juma.
Tomorrow what time?
10 a.m.
Talantang.
But be here at 9.
Tarajan talan kono to ye tarajan.
Bismillah.
No problem.
Yeah.